Hello, everybody. Welcome to your beautiful life with Jenali. I am Jenali. It is nice to see you on this Wednesday. Hello. You guys are going to have to forgive me. I have allergies. My voice sounds a little weird. And so that is why I'm going to sound like this for the rest of the night. But welcome in. I'm so excited to be here for this week and coming into another beautiful week. Some of the things that I have been working through with a lot of my clients, especially this last, I would say 3 months, is heartache. How to overcome heartache. And that is a big thing because as humans, we go through lots of different types of heartache on a regular basis. And that could be anywhere from the loss of a friend to the loss of a love, people transitioning to the other side, and just the hardships of life, maybe even a loss of a job or things not working out the way that we want to. And so the number one thing I get asked a lot is how to get over heartache. And even as a human, I obviously struggle with that too. So I'd like to talk a few tips today about how to overcome heartache. Different physical modalities, things that we can put into our body, as well as just the spiritual stuff that we can do. So, number one, had a really challenging time in my life one time with a relationship. And I had contacted a healer and she helped me with this. And then spirit came to me and ended up telling me some messages. I like to pass these messages on right now. So just imagine, especially when it comes to a romantic relationship, that on the other side, okay, well, on the other side, we have teamed up with these people. We have come to these people and asked them, hey, I want to go down and be a human, and I want to experience some hardships and trauma that force me to love myself or that force me to take care of myself. We're so giving to other people that we forget about ourselves. So this person would have come in and said, yes, I'll do that with you. And as we come down here and we get to be humans and we get into the hardships of it and we get heartache, what happens is we get angry with them. We get bitter with them. We maybe even experience jealousy and like that deep heartache that you just can't shake. And so one of the things that Spirit taught me is to thank that person, because if they signed up to do this specific job with you, did they do their part? Did they come down here and maybe sweep you off your feet or, do the things they were supposed to and then ultimately kind of flop in the relationship or end up, hurting you or damaging the relationship in some form? And did they do their job? Because if that was their job so that you could learn to love yourself and take care of yourself, yes, they did their job. So what we need to focus on is thanking them. Thank you for the opportunity of healing. Thank you for the opportunity for self-love. Thank you for the opportunity of growth. Thank you for the opportunity in those experiences. So the number one thing I do when it comes to getting over a heartache is thanking that person. Did they do their job? Did I get the opportunity to now do my job? And try that. Whenever it comes to heartache, no matter what type it is, try the thanking them part and releasing any negativity, because I promise you that we should not be punishing ourselves or punishing them if they signed up in our life chart to do what they're doing for us. Try that. So I have a caller, Christine from Hawaii.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. What can I do for you?
Hey. I'm not sure. I wasn't listening to the broadcast, so I didn't know what your specialty was. So I'm always curious. I heard you talking about relationships. I'm not in one. It's been like 6 years. And
Okay.
I would love to be in another one.
Christine, what is your full birthday so I can tune into your energy, please?
Sure. It's August 14th, 1958.
Oops, okay. Okay. I tune in through numerology. Once I grab your numbers and your birthday, I'm usually able to tune into your whole energy. So is relationship the part that you would like to focus on?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. How long have you been single for then?
About 6 years.
Okay. And is
Since
that a
before
desire that
COVID.
you have? Oh, okay.
Yes.
And is it
Yeah.
something you've actively been working towards, is finding a relationship, or is it just kind of coming into your life now, the desire?
No, no, I've been looking for the last couple years, pretty actively, and I've come to find out that there's really not a lot of available men in the island of Hawaii. So,
Mhm. I have heard that before, but that does not mean we have to
uh
subscribe to that energy. So,
I know.
what I'm going to teach you, forgive me, I've got allergies, and so it's like stuck in my throat. But number one, when I tune into your energy, I feel massive amounts of anxiety. I feel pressure in my stomach, even my chest kind of gets a little heavy. So, is anxiety something that you have dealt with for a very long time in your life?
No, it's not anxiety right now. I have a disorder that creates um, what is called a histamine reaction, and I've just eaten about an hour ago, so it creates like an allergic reaction. My heart races. Um, I get dry mouth. Like if you had an allergic reaction to something, my skin gets itchy.
Okay, tell me what it's called again?
It's an autoimmune disease. There's two of them. There's a mast cell activation syndrome, and the other is called histamine intolerance.
Okay, so I have to ask you a question, okay?
Yeah, please
Did I
do.
talk to you this week already?
I think so.
Are you the one I talked to 2 weeks ago, and then we talked on the phone?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, hey, I've got some news for you.
Oh, great. I
Um,
thought it was you, but I didn't know.
yeah, well, I seen the name and then Hawaii, and I was like, that is so interesting. Okay, Christine, so I do have some information for you. There is a lot and a lot, please hear me out, of research that is being done on what we specifically talked about with your autoimmunes and nicotine patches taking away
Yes, I
that
tried them.
histamine
Yep.
thing. Yeah, and I've been
Yeah,
watching
I've
and
been
doing
using them.
research.
Yeah.
Oh, how long have you been using them for?
About 3 months.
And anything changed for you?
Not yet. It
Okay.
should have already changed, and it hasn't. So,
Well, and I wonder if it's where you're putting them on your body, because the research I've done has said specific places,
mm,
especially in the scapulas, in the back of the scapulas.
really, I haven't heard that.
Yeah. Yes, I'll send you some more
All right.
information because I just seen some more videos about that doctor talking about it. Okay. So I'm going to go
Yeah, and
back into
dosage,
the energy.
yeah, and dosage
Um,
would be great
Yeah, because I wonder where
because
he's getting his nicotine patches at to do that, because he's talking about it taking away that histamine stuff and the mast cell that you'd been talking about. So I have to be very careful about
right.
what we say online. So I'll have to probably
I
talk to you
understand. Yeah.
about that more. Um, okay, so then the next thing I get with your energy, now that I understand that's more of a physical thing and maybe not so much an emotional thing, is giving so much of yourself and your energy to other things and not keeping it for yourself, because it looks like your energy is so scattered. So do you have that
Mm.
tendency to take care of everybody else around you instead of giving yourself all that love? Like, what's happening there?
Yeah, I could have that tendency. It's not horrible, but I do help. I counsel people, but I don't work a whole lot, so it's not like it used to be.
Okay. So the reason that that's important is if you have a lot of your energy out there, serving other people and helping other people, and you don't have a lot of your energy for yourself, it can be extremely hard to attract a partner because even your own energy isn't full. So do me a favor and, start calling back in some of that energy. Start imagining with every breath that you're breathing it back into your body and allowing your body to become more whole and complete. That'll help you with the relationship thing. The second thing I want to talk to you about is when it comes to relationships of any kind, by the way, if you do not know what you want, the universe does not know what to send to you. So when I'm training people in relationship stuff, what I am telling them is to get a piece of paper. I say fold it hot dog style. On the left-hand
Okay.
side, I'm going to make a list of the things that I do not want. And on the right-hand side, I'm going to make a list of things that I do want. And we know what we want because we know what we don't want. So maybe my list goes like, I don't want somebody who's not going to dance with me. And then on the pro side, I want somebody who will dance with me. I don't want somebody who doesn't have a sense of humor. I want somebody who has a sense of humor. I don't want somebody who doesn't know how to cook or clean. And so you just got to keep doing your negatives, your pros and cons. And then what I do is I take the whole pro side and rewrite that all down into a big, beautiful list. And I start to focus on it on a regular basis because
Okay.
if you know what you want and it is fresh in your mind every week, you're going to attract that in. Now we do not have to subscribe to the fact that there's nobody here in this little area, because people come in all the time, and we know that because we meet people on a regular basis. um
Mm-hmm.
so ultimately, if I tune into a relationship, I think if you were, let me see, number one, doing what I tell you, filling your energy back up, focusing on what you want. Um, I do see somebody coming in about 6 to 8 months. Now, this will be according to you if you really want that and you're doing the focusing that I'm telling you. But I do see
Mm-hmm.
at least some type of companionship coming in about 6 to 8 months. Now, the future's always changing. You could speed that up because you're doing the work and it's going to happen faster, but you're not going to be alone forever. Because I actually see you out to dinner. I see you laughing. I see you having like fun. I see you having companionship. And ultimately, I actually see your health coming back up because of that as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's enough. Just yeah, send me
Okay.
the links. That would be fabulous.
Yes, I'll send you the links. Maybe not tonight, but tomorrow
Sure.
after my day of work, okay?
I know you're busy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a
Bye.
good night, Christine. Okay. I believe I've seen that we have Deanne on the line next.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for taking my call. It's my first time reading with you, so I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. What
Yeah,
can I help you
wonderful.
with?
Well, I am 37 years old, and I have been single for the past 3 years, and I'm currently unemployed as well. And I applied to my dream job, dream salary job, and it's working on a radio station. And I would love to have my career, and I would love to have someone in my life. I'm pathetically single. I don't want my ex back, but I do still have feelings for my second ex
Yeah.
from years ago. And I have a crush on this one individual, but he doesn't write back to me. He'll like a message, but he won't respond with any physical words. Um,
Um,
so I know he reads my messages, but he doesn't respond. So I just feel kind of hurt and jaded, and so wondering do you see me getting married? Do you see love in my life? What do the cards say?
First of all, Deanne, can I please have your full birthday so that I can tune into your energy just a little bit better?
Sure. I was born May 3rd, 1988.
Okay. Another question I have for you really quickly is, do you believe in reincarnation before I talk to you about this?
Yes, I do. 100%. Yep.
Okay. So, if I say anything that does not fit you, please just dismiss it because reincarnation doesn't always go with everybody, but it looks like some of the reason that you are struggling with the whole relationship thing is because some of your past lives are directly affecting that. Um,
Okay.
The one, the second ex. You were talking to me about the second ex.
Yeah, I still have feelings for him.
Mhm. And that's because that's a soul connection. You guys have had a past life together, and that's why you
Wow.
can't seem to shake it, okay? You can't let that go. In that past life, it looks like that he died pretty quickly and you were really, really in love. And so this lifetime has just really done something to your heartstrings. That's like, I can't lose him again. And you're trying to stay connected to him. That is all coming
Yeah.
from a past life. Um, Now
Mm.
please remind me again, you're talking about this crush that you have right now, but he's just not giving you the time and attention and energy. Um he's not reciprocating? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, his name was Albie Thorer, and he's born September 2nd, 1989. And
Mhm.
I'm not sure if I should just walk on and move on from him and try
Well,
to just
are
chalk
you
it up
ready to
to.
hear that? Are you ready to
I'm
hear
sorry, what's
that?
that? I don't
Um,
want to because I feel like God placed him in my life strategically. Because I got butterflies just from being in his presence. Because
yeah.
he owns a company, and I applied to work for him. And he was like leaning forward and really engaging with me, and I sensed that he liked me too. But
Yeah. Okay. Well, ultimately, this is your choice because you have free will. Everything
Mhm.
we do, it's not right or wrong. It's just life experiences. So please just know that whatever you choose to do, it's a life experience. I would really heavily lean towards this is not your person. This is definitely not your
Oh,
person.
okay, really,
To
okay,
me, before you even told me his birthday, his energy is really heavy, very
yeah,
preoccupied, and just so I really I do not care for the energy. And I'm not going to say
mm,
all the stuff online that I'm getting, obviously, because I just don't like that for you. I kind of don't like it for anybody. So
right,
yes, I understand there is a reason. I do agree with you that there has been a reason that he's placed in your life, but it's not for the reason that you think. The reason is
okay,
because you keep asking for better. You want something better. And what they did is kind of put somebody in front of you that they're like, okay, this is a person and he's not 100% right for you, but are you going to keep wasting your time and energy? You say you want better, but are you going to fall for the same bull crap again? Does that make sense?
right, yeah,
So
yeah,
and I know how hard it is to hear, like, this is not your person. I don't like to hear that. I don't like telling people that. But ultimately, like, I also don't want you to waste your time because I actually do see you with somebody. And you're never going to get the new person in if you haven't learned to love yourself yet and you keep putting yourself in a position where they're just breadcrumbing you. They're just giving you a little bit here and there, and you're kind of like still in that mode of like settling because that little bit feels good when you deserve so much
mm,
more. You are ultimately so beautiful and bright and exciting and caring and giving. And you don't see that about yourself all the time. And it almost looks like they're showing me. So please forgive me because I don't know how to sugarcoat this, okay? But it almost looks
mhm,
like you're begging for scraps and you're just willing to take whatever scraps you get. And you should have the whole freaking Thanksgiving feast. And you're never going to get that
right,
Thanksgiving feast if you keep being okay with scraps because
yeah,
you deserve so much more. So I do believe that the moment you start setting your own boundaries, understanding your
mm,
worth, and allowing yourself to value yourself, then somebody's going to come in and value you back. But they're not going to know how to value you unless you value yourself. And the other thing I'm trying to say is like, however you feel about yourself, however you treat yourself is ultimately who you are attracting into your life. So if you don't like yourself very
mm,
good or you don't think very highly of yourself, you're going to attract men or people that sweep you off your feet and then ultimately start acting like you're nothing and that they don't like you because that's how your
right.
vibration is about yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. That's what you are.
Yes, yes, 100%. So I mean,
But
if
do
I
you
had
feel
any
like
recommendation, say it again.
I was just wondering, do you see my singleness season ending, or will I be single for a long time before I meet someone?
Oh, that's that's kind of like a split decision because if you're going to do the work that I'm talking about, it'll come
Mhm.
faster for you. So there's some healing that needs to be done. Yes, I do see you as somebody. Um, I see you with two somebodies, and what I mean by that is you'll probably get somebody into your life um, for a short period of time so that you're learning and growing and having fun. And then I see you as somebody else that's long term. So
Oh,
the long term person, I believe, comes in about a year. The person
okay.
the person, like, I don't wanna call anybody a stepping stone, please, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's going to be like a healing thing and also a learning curve for you, something fun and exciting, and probably, I would say 3 to 4 months. If, I
Oh,
would say about 3 to 4 months, something like that.
right.
But you're gonna have to do some of the work. Get rid of the old, start loving yourself, and know exactly what kind of person you want and set those boundaries and do not let anybody cross your boundaries. You yourself don't cross those boundaries. And I do see you married. I see you married at this current time on this timeline that we're in right now in about a year and a half to I would say about a year and a half to 2 years. Now, please know
Cool.
the future is always changing. You have to do the work to do this. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
You are not gonna be single forever. You still have this beautiful
Mhm.
opportunity to have the life and, um, even, like, the family life that you desire to have, you still have time for that. I still see you having a lot of fun. I still see you laughing. I see you glowing. So I know something good is really coming for you, but you also have to believe in that, and, don't lose your faith about it. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, definitely. Oh, cool. Interesting. That's a great reading. Thank you so very much.
You're
You're
welcome. Is there
wonderful.
anything Thank you so much. Well, have a good night, and I would love to hear back from you to see how things are changing for you in the future, okay?
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Have a good night, dear. So exciting. Okay, I love this. All right, so I'm just gonna look at my notes really quickly, so please forgive me, because I was talking about the relationship stuff and thanking your person. So, I just got done talking to Deanne. That's a really good example of it. Um, you can definitely just tell those people, thank you for coming into my life, for the opportunity to heal, for the opportunity to grow, for the opportunity to love myself. See, and when we start thanking those people that, you know, maybe like have dragged us down for lack of better words or have broken our hearts, like it's thanking them just lifts us up. It releases us. It brings us a sense of like freedom that we didn't have when we were struggling with the heartache. Okay. Um, if you've been following me for a while, you've probably heard me tell you, and I'm going to tell you again because it's such a big thing. If you are dealing with heartache, if you are dealing with grief, if you are dealing with any type of loss in your life, your body will get depleted from a micronutrient called selenium. And if your body is depleted of selenium, your grieving process is going to be so much harder and so much longer. So, the best thing to do is to supplement yourself with selenium. Now, a good telltale sign that you are missing selenium in your life is that right here in the corner of your eye, it'll be white. It'll be white. It should not be white. If it is white, you are missing selenium. So go to the mirror, check out your face, and see if you've got a white spot there. Girls, it is a lot harder if you have makeup on. So you're going to want to wash your face. And again, it's just like white spots right here in the corner of your eye. And then fill yourself back up with selenium. So there's a few techniques right there. Selenium, thanking them, and just being grateful that those people have shown you how to love yourself. All right. Can you pop up my time for me, please? So I can see how much longer I have really quickly so I know what I can talk about. Okay, while we're doing that, because I'm just trying to see how much time I have left, so I don't have a clock right now. The last time I was on the air, I was talking about the nervous system and what we can do to regulate our nervous system just a little bit more. I did talk about humming last time, I believe, but the other one, thank you. The other one that I would like to talk about is if our nervous system is always in fight or flight, we do not know how to manifest. We cannot imagine that happy ending. It makes it really hard for us to manifest what we want because we cannot imagine the happy ending. So one of the other techniques that I did not get to last time that I would love to share is one of the best and easiest ways to regulate the nervous system is to cross your arms across your chest, the right hand touching the left clavicle and the left hand touching the right clavicle, and just to tap one at a time. And you'll notice right away in a short period of time that you're taking a deep breath in and just tapping and noticing the tapping immediately calms your anxiety, immediately calms your body, clears your mind, right? Because I can't even think right now. It's just clearing my mind. And this is a great way to release negative energy and to start manifesting, to push out all the human crap that our brain thinks about every day, and just to really tune into energy, into ourselves. I like to do my releasing like this, my praying like this, my manifesting like this, and just letting it out. So if you have had a harder time with your nervous system being chaotic or manifesting and it's just not going right for you, try this. If you have anxiety, try this. Just tapping back and forth like this. Now you can close your eyes. That'll help you as well because your eyes will start to follow the hand movements, the hand tapping, and that will help rewire the brain as well. So hopefully these techniques help you. Hey guys, you can find me on Facebook on a page called Your Beautiful Life with Jenali. It has been so much fun. I enjoy my Wednesdays with you guys. Thank you so much for always making my night. I will see you again next Wednesday, 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern. Hope to see you soon. Have a good night.